All right, man. We are here. We are live at the desk, as you can see. Hopefully, you guys are hearing me good. Um, I want to talk about old media. Um, so a topic had hit the airways, right? Let me pull up my Twitter, Twitter. Let me pull up X. That's what it's called, right? It's called X. X gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. I got a little bit of time right now, and I have a concert to go to tonight. For those of y'all that was just in my live, I was just informed of a concert that I have to attend. Um, but let's get over here. I think was that Michael Benson? Was that Michael Benson? It was Benson, right? Was that Michael Benson? That posted that, right? Old media. Um, Here it is right here. Let's blow this up. Shout out to everybody that is in here. Smash the like button. Hopefully you guys are hearing me good. I do got the microphone out. If you hear the cars passing in the back, it is what it is. Windows are up. Still haven't put the ACs in, Still trying to save a couple dollars over here, right? Here's my co-host. Let's bring him in. Christopher White is back on deck. Salute to you, Chris. You should be hearing me loud and clear. You should be hearing me loud and clear. Yeah, I'm at the desk now, so we shouldn't have no problems. Let's get over here. We want to talk about old media lying on. This was a controversy topic, right? So we're gonna dive into some of the controversy right now, right? So it has been alleged, right? Well, not even alleged, right? This is the tweet. Deontay Wilder's mother, shout out to her, Miss Deborah Wilder, has urged her son to retire from boxing following his defeat to Zhilei Zhang. I text him and said, son, we're having a party for you. You gave us the best boxing in the USA when the boxing was dead. You've gotten older. You've ran your course in your journey. It's time to celebrate, enjoy your life, teach others, young men, how to become champion. Now, Michael Benson got this from USA Today. Michael Benson is considered old media, but WCS, shout out to World Combat Sports, had a Team Wilder member on his panel today, and he debunked this. He said that this is a bold lie, that Wilder's mother did not make this text. Deontay Wilder assured him that he is not done. I don't want to misquote it. I think he said the line from the 5 Heartbeats. He ain't finished yet. But what's your thoughts on this? Do you think old media is lying about this text? But if they're lying, so what, right? Don't a lot of these YouTube content creators come on here with their fucking lies, right? You know what I'm saying? These YouTube content creators with their sources lie all the time too. So if old media is lying about Wilder's mother and they're using USA Today, what's your thoughts on that, Chris?
It was when I heard it, I thought it was fucked up. That's what I thought it was. If it's a lie or if it's his truth, but if they playing games, that's messed up, man. For Deontay Wilder, trying to put his mom into the mix.
Yeah, man. Has Wilder made a statement? I know, like I said, the team member said, he talked to him, he texted him, and he said that it was him. But has Wilder actually come out and posted anything or made a statement? Because he should. If these guys are lying, not only on him, on his mother,
I heard it.
He needs to make a statement, man. He needs to make a statement, because all of this, hearsay, she say shit, it's not cool, man. But I guess it is. It's the YouTube, it's social media. But for them to say that his mom's, right, she's gonna throw a party for him, maybe they are, man. Because but why would they say? Why would USA Today? That's a credible media outlet, man. USA Today, man. To put that out and that to be false, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It did sound like they wanted him to retire, like how they was like how they put his mom into it, like we're gonna make a party for you, and you did enough for the sport, that kind of bull. But I don't know why would that come out like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird.
That's some wild shit, man. Yeah, did you happen to catch Showbiz's video? The video that Showbiz did on the knockout, where he said he did the Michael Jackson. Did you catch any of that?
Nah, I don't watch Showbiz,
you didn't catch it. Man, you gotta watch it, man. Listen, I don't watch Showbiz either, but Showbiz was funny with that one, man. I can't listen. At the end of the day, you might not agree with everybody's stuff, their content, but when something is funny, it's funny. And man, Showbiz nailed that shit, man. Showbiz nailed it, man. But let me ask you this: sticking with Wilder, right? Another YouTuber, right? They've been calling Wilder a hype job. They said he was the PBC hype job. How do you feel about that, man?
I disagree with it. I just watched the video of past Wilder, and hey man, he was a beast, man. I just wish he didn't listen to people. He just had to do his thing. You know what I mean? Like they say he didn't fight nobody. They say he didn't fight nobody. Sauce, come on, man. He fought Ortiz. He was a good boxer, man, and and he beat him. And
twice.
With the Tyson Fury, I don't know why they act like he didn't go 12 rounds with the guy. He went 12 rounds with the guy the first fight, right?
Yeah, he subsequently kind of won that fight, but he got dropped. I mean, when he dropped him, but they just, they did what they did, man. They did what they did. I don't think he was. I don't think he was a hype job. I just think that they moved him very well, because to be a bronze medal winner at that too, you got to have something working for you. You know what I'm saying? That's as an amateur, and then to become a champion, world champion, which he was, and had 10 successful defenses. That's another thing, man. I just think he was moved properly, right? But as a hype job, now he got that. Listen, the right hand landed too many times on too many different people. Granted, some of them might not have been the highest of caliber of fighters, but 40-something is 40-something, man. Like, I don't see him as a hype job. I see him as a limited fighter with he possessed a hell of a right hand that carried him over. And it's like I was talking with a world champion strength and conditioning coach, right? This is the world champion strength and conditioning coach. And me and him spoke about this behind the scenes off the record. I'm not going to disclose who he is for that reason. But he stressed the fact of this. For Wilder to be a hype job or to be all these things, you got to remember he did all this with no legs. You see how skinny that guy's legs are? He really didn't do no leg workouts. He hated to do cardio. He didn't work legs. He did all this with legs. So I don't see him as a hype job. I just see him as somebody that got comfortable with that right hand, because it didn't fail him throughout his whole career until towards the end. And then by then, you know how the saying goes. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And Malik Scott is no Yoda, to say the least. You know? Yo, smash the like button, man. You know, don't be mad at me and my guy Chris for just kicking the sauce, man. That's all. We just kicking the sauce, man. You know, the guy's no fucking Yoda, man. I'm saying he got with Malik. The nigga just it got kind of flimsy. Oh man, hold on. We got a wonderful guest pulling up, man. Man, great. Yo, listen, WCS, shout out to you. Shout out to you, WCS, in the building. Great live earlier.
Shout out to Shaw News, man. You know, always dropping the sauce as always. One of the hardest workers on this camp. Shout out to Christopher White. Always showing support, man, and love to the boxing channels. Man, I must be missing something, dog. Wilder said it's a high possibility. I must be missing something.
Yeah, man. That's why I wanted to come out and say it. Yo,
I don't supposed to do a live. Just like you mentioned. When you said about Malik, you know, you dropped a live about Malik going over there, congratulating Zhang. All I did was drop a live to say, didn't Deontay Wilder say he wanted to leave? He had a high, you know, he was at peace. He's giving us all the verbal signs, bro. So I can't do a live on that. Like, why y'all not letting your brother? You told me in 2020 that he took too much punishment.
Yeah. Well,
then he turned around. I'm just ending with this, right? He turned around and say, I want him to stop boxing after the trilogy. But when I asked him, do you think he took a lot of punishment in the trilogy with Fury? Nah. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
I just think WCS, your delivery, man, your wittiness, you know, it's too much sometimes, man. And you know my saying, man, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when others do it, man. You know,
it's a big problem.
It's just
a big problem.
When other media do it, man, that's if you didn't catch my lives I did the last couple of days, I was showing how the other content creators not only were disrespecting Wilder, they were killing him. Some called him a hype job. Others were saying that his team sucked. Malik Scott sucked. He was surrounded by yes men, but yet there was no outcry for these guys. There was no outcry when these guys said that they sucked. They didn't show no concern, none of that. But the moment real media, you know, point out the obvious that was said by the fighter himself, it's a problem. Like, I just don't get it, man. Like I said, I just don't get this YouTube shit sometimes, man. You know,
that's why I said, man, I'm tired of hearing about the negative shit. I'm tired of hearing people, these boxers and their team talk about who criticize. Man, Deontay been taking criticism for years.
Forever. To this day.
Yeah, to this day. Now all of a sudden, you know, the negativity is what's supposed to be the heightened point of awareness. No. The heightened point of awareness is that he said he's at peace and it was a high possibility he's gonna retire. And then you come back around and say, oh, we ain't done. Man, come on, bro. And then his mom supposedly hit up USA Today. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's crazy too. I got the tweet right there. I said, shame on old media for doing that.
Yeah.
That falsehood out there, man. But why? Listen, like I don't know if you heard me say this, right? If this is the case, you know, why hasn't the champ made a statement, man, debunking this?
True.
You know, do a YouTube post or go on 7-8 Sports, go on Ellie Setback, or even go on your Instagram. Put something out saying that these people are lying, that this is a lie.
You know? That's all. That's all we need.
Instead of having everybody out here speculating, guys getting mad, bringing up the past when they got knocked out and stopped, and you know, it's just come out and clean it up, man. You know, clean it up. That's all. Clean the shit up. If they lying on you,
we ain't asking for too much. That's format. That's protocol, ain't it? That's protocol. Yeah. Just clean it up. I mean, the fight's over. We on Tuesday. You know, I mean, when the interview dropping?
Yeah. Absolutely. But if they lying on your mother, make a statement, because that's a bold
statement. Exactly, man. Make a statement, bro. That's it. That's all we want.
But hey, what do we know, right? What do we know?
I ain't trying to see Wilder end up like Preacher Cologne or Jerry McLean or any of these Adonis Stevens. I'm none of them. I want that brother to be healthy. He himself said, "Oh, I want to leave with all my faculties." So if I'm telling you what Deontay Wilder said, you feel some type of way? You know what I'm saying? I want to have a serious boxing conversation, and you get mad because you had stuff on your heart, and you know I wasn't bullshit, Shaw. You know, of all people.
That's all that. Yeah, that's all that was about, man. That's why I said on the live I just shut down. I said that it was deeper than boxing with that, man. It was like dude Ben had that on his heart. That's what all it was about. You know, he tried to cover it up for as long as he could on the live, and then it just came out. You know, you don't really fuck with me, and you know, all this like
I'm like, nigga, is this about you or Wilder? What the fuck you talking about? I ain't done with him. I'm not. I'm not done, man. For real.
It just came out, man. It was about the Julius Indongo shit, and just like I said earlier on my live, there's no shame in being knocked out by a champion, bro. He was knocked out by.
And see, if anybody knows about the Julius Indongo shit with Shaw, I told him years ago.
Yeah, that's what it was about, man. That's what it was about. It's like, bro, you got knocked out by a champion. There's no shame in that, man. It's like, come on, that man was a champion. Only, you know, Crawford knocked him off in Regis Progress, 2 champions. Crawford being a 2-time undisputed champion. And you're mad about a video of him knocking you out? Like last time I checked, there's no shame in that.
No shame.
Dude was a world champion.
Yep.
What is the shame in that, man? It's boxing.
And when I broke the news, man, back then, you know, I said, you know, he hurt Julius Indongo. I was there. He hurt him in the first round.
He rocked him in the first round. That's correct. Tay had him rocked, man.
Come on, you don't fuck with me, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Man, goddamn, all that time I spent on your ass, and you try to get me to take the video down, and you got mad that I didn't take it down, man. Come on, man. It's cool when everybody else put up a video somewhere else. When I do it, I'm black. No, nigga. No, that fucks everything up right there.
He's been holding on to that grudge for a minute, man.
Oh, no doubt. That's what I said. He's been holding on. That's been on his heart for a long time.
For a minute, man. It just
forget all the work I put in. Forget all the work I put in after he was stopped. You know what I'm saying? After I was denied a Wilder interview and told to jump in the queue after in communication. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I haven't interviewed Wilder, but I'm like, I want the phone interview. And they he stringed me along, not Tay, but that former security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
they definitely put the gates up. I know.
Yeah, they put the gates up, man.
They put the gates up. WCS is not lying right now, man. He's not lying. The gatekeepers came out, man, over a video that is media. That is media. Now, it's one thing if WCS doctored the video, right? If he doctored the video and he made it seem like it was something that it wasn't, I can understand it being a problem. But that was what happened. That's what happened. So it's like, come on, man. No accountability.
Unedited. That's what happened.
No accountability. Then you get mad at media. I just wish Ellie Setbacks would have put that out. I wonder how they would have responded to him. You know?
Oh, they wouldn't even told him anything. You know, he got the golden ticket. They would have put it out there. Oh, thanks for putting that video out there. Unfortunately, it didn't go my way, but thanks. I put it up there. I get a phone call. Hey, man, I'll take that video down. I wasn't even asked to take it down. Hey, take that video down. Why? Man, people calling me up. Man, please, man, my video ain't the only one up there. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just an easy target. They wanted to make me an easy target. I'm up there covering the nigga, and he wanted to make me an easy target. I'm giving you exposure, man. I drove up there, drove my ass up there to support JD's fight card and support Team Wilder, which Tay Jones is on that team. How you gonna tell me I ain't fucking with your own father? It's not about you.
Yeah, he had that on his heart for a minute, man.
Yeah. 60 plus seconds, 60 plus seconds.
That was on his heart for a minute, man. He couldn't hide it, man. He could not hide it, man. It just came out, man.
I told him, I said, don't make it about me and you. Don't go there, bro. Don't make it. You ain't fucking with me. You don't follow me. What? Nigga, I'm supposed to be following. You know the fucked up thing about Shanu is that when a D had my number, he said, hey, I tried to call you up. I couldn't get in contact with you. I said, because I had you blocked. I told him.
Yeah.
How you gonna get on here and say some shit like, oh, you don't fuck with me anyway? That's another reason why he was mad. Because I told him straight up. I said, I had you blocked, man, because you've been talking shit about me.
Man. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, because the live was good. It was a good live talking about the champ and you know, retirement and what if he's done yet or not. And then it just went left, man. It went left.
You know, you put people in the thumbnail, man, they feel some type of way, man. But I ain't put them in there for no bad reason. I just wanted to have a conversation. I thought it was time. I don't agree with Wilder fighting again. And he's taking punishment with Joseph Parker. He was hurt. And also he got knocked out by Zhang. Now, when do you become your brother's keeper? You know, everybody want to go around and talk about who ain't supporting and who's a criticism, who ain't giving the flowers. Deontay, I'm using his words and what he said over the years. He want to lead with his faculties. The head ain't supposed to be hit. It ain't meant to be hit. All this knowledge, he's telling us that he understands how punishing a sport is.
Yeah. But he said it was for the Zhang fight. If this might be my last fight. If it doesn't go how it's supposed to go, you know, that's what he said. These are the things that
he said, bro.
He stated.
That's what he said. Yep, he said it. I use his words.
You know, guys
do you think?
Just upset.
Yeah, I mean, say, well, I thought he shouldn't fight again after the third fight, but I'd ask you. Do you think he took a lot of damage in the trilogy? No. Then why you thought he shouldn't fight no more after the third fight? Everybody that watched that fight know he took damage.
Yeah, that is a false statement, to say the least. The second fight, he got his eardrum busted.
Yeah.
When Mark Breland
threw
the towel.
Yeah.
Right? That was the second fight. Then the third fight, he took even more punishment because he got face planted.
Yeah.
He went out on the shield how he wanted to.
Yeah.
Then he had the Robert Helenius get back fight. But people were saying that he should have hung it up. They were saying he should have hung it up when he got face planted. But people still, you know, he came back, he put down Robert Helenius quick. Then he was out the ring, inactive for over a year. Came back. The excuses, and I say excuses in a good sense, was ring rust, his timing was off. But like you said, he got kind of beat up in that fight, man.
Yeah.
He got beat up a little bit, man. And then this fight right here, he did the unorthodox spin move that he's been practicing. That was just probably a natural reflex. You know, forgive me. Look, don't laugh, WCS. Stop laughing. They're gonna get mad at me. Stop laughing, man. I'm trying to be serious. Here. You know, I'm trying to be a serious journalist and just talk about like being in the gym. Like I watch Jihad do shit in the gym. I watch Molly do in the gym. When you do
goddamn, I ain't never seen him do no 360 goddamn pirouette. That motherfucker.
It's instinctive though. When you do certain things in the gym, you're gonna do them in the fight. That's like I said, when you see Jihad do shit. So we seen Wilder doing the spin move behind the mop handle and all that. So that was like instinctive for him, right? So he did that and he got put down. And like guys are like upset. Like, what? No, Wilder's real hardcore fans are concerned. They're concerned because they, like you said, you don't want to see this guy like Riddick Bowe. You don't want to see this guy like Jeremy. You don't want to see that, man.
Exactly.
You don't want to. You don't look. They're heavyweights, and everybody knows heavyweights take big, massive blows, man.
Yeah.
You want to see this guy enjoying his children. You know.
And see, you get it. You get it. That's where I was coming. That's the space I was in. I said, no, man. No. Somebody can tell him no. Somebody can tell him, hey, champ, man. They talk about, the money he done made and all that. I can recall the memory. All the money he done made, he's well off, he's doing what he's doing, this, that, and the other. But yet, we're talking about in the last 4 fights, 3 of those fights, he has been hurt and taken damage in the heavyweight division. No, bro, that's why I had to do a lot. No, that ain't cool, man.
And at a older age.
Older age
like,
too.
No disrespect. He's no spring gladiator, man. No. Man is 38 years old, man. He's not 28. He's not 25. He's an older warrior with a lot of wear and tear. This was a former bronze medalist Olympian. This man, that's fight camps, 40 plus fights. That's a lot of wear and tear, man.
It's a lot of wear and tear, man.
You can't tell these guys this shit because they always, you ain't fuck with us before, don't fuck with us now. Man, kick rocks with that bullshit, man.
See that while I was on there too, I said, I don't want to hear that shit. No, that shit's stale to me. I don't want to hear who don't fuck with Wilder. What does that got to do with his loss? Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear whoever's stepping up and saying, hey, champ, just you're good. You don't have nothing else to prove. I don't want to hear this deflection. Oh man, y'all ain't fucking. Man, I don't want to hear that. They've been fucking with Wilder with the criticism. That's been around for years, bro.
That shit's weak. I
don't want to hear that trying to deflect.
It's weak. Just like they didn't want to check Malik Scott for running to what are you doing? That's why I don't care who that video offended. And like I said, if I run into Malik in passing and he got an issue with that, please, brother, holla at me. I will tell you to your face. Like, no, that was not proper etiquette or proper protocol. Your man who you train, who you are supposed to be responsible for, was put down. You did not see if he was okay. You went over to the high-fiving with them like they threw an alley-oop and he slam dunked the shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, that wasn't proper etiquette.
That wasn't.
No, that wasn't, man.
Shout out, Toby.
Yeah, what's up?
That wasn't it, man. That's when you dropped the video. That's when I did my first reaction to that because I had to take care of so much shit. I saw your vid and I saw he got a good point because that was the first time I actually seen it. I wasn't even paying attention when the fight or whatever. I say, man, what the fuck is this? So I started going through the highlights. I said, hell no, that doesn't make any sense.
I caught that shit ASAP. That's why I said my source senses went off. Like this dude, listen, he didn't even go to Wilder first, man. Like he didn't even see like the ref waved the fight off. So it's obviously something's up, man. You ain't even checking on your fighter. Man. You're not even checking on your fighter. What are you doing, bro?
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing? And then shout out to Marcellus. Look, this is how real it is, right? Marcellus and Wilder, whatever they have going on, at the end of the day, they're brothers. I see Marcellus post something on his storyline about it. Because even he felt it. Like, yo, you didn't even go check on my brother. Like, where they do that at, bro? Like, my brother fell. This is your fighter. You ran over there first. Like, come on, man.
So what did he say on his storyline?
He posted, about the shit, how he didn't even go check on Wilder first. He was all in the corner, celebrating with them, high-fiving, ready to pick up Zane. He was ready to hoist Zane up on his shoulders with the other trainer. Where they do that at? Where they do that at?
Hey, horse Zang on his shoulders with a bomb squad jacket on. I got it.
Man. Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. That was just out of bounds, big time, man. Big time.
Hey, Turkey Al Sheik probably said, brother, what are you doing, brother? Go back over there. Go to your corner.
I received a lot of phone calls about that. Like, why did you say that? What do you mean? Like, that's what it was. It's like, that's what it was. Like, why did I say that? That's what it was. It was plain as day. Like, dude rushed over there. He didn't even rush to see what's up with his guy, man. Like, you could always go over there and say, yo, congratulations, great victory. You didn't even see if your man was okay first, man.
Yeah, that looked bad all the way around, no matter what angle. You know, that wasn't right, bro. And you know, you highlighting it. I mean, what makes it wrong? Yeah. It's not like it's not like you've been over here bashing Wilder for the last 3 years. No, what makes it wrong?
Like I said, you know, my quote for 2024: it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know, it's a problem when I do it. But yeah, man, that was a fire live though, man. I was hoping he didn't check out because I was gonna click the link, right? I was just in a bad area, but I wanted to click the link and jump on because I wanted to hear how he felt about that being a Team Wilder member. You know, watching the coach, you know, go over to celebrate basically before checking on his player.
I didn't get a chance because you know he started talking about making it about him. I said, don't make it about us.
And then you put that hot grease on him.
Yeah, the grease got hot, man. You know,
I said, don't make it about us, man. Just stay on top of it. All I want to do. I was gonna get to that now, but I just wanted to. When you told me when y'all was on the flight, because you had to clarify you was on the flight with the champ. You know what I'm saying? You was in Saudi. Good shit, no doubt. You Team Bomb Squad for sure. But when the champ told you, it ain't over yet, baby. You go do a live? No, you're missing some parts. He said I didn't listen to his live all the way through, but I told him, I said on my live that you say he just got caught. No, he just didn't get caught. He threw the right hand fully extended, and Zhang had already counted his left hand. Wilder was fully extended, and Zhang did a no-look thing, that right hook, that counter right hook. He just didn't get caught. His left hand was down by his waist in the holster.
Yeah, and Wilder walked right into it. His momentum and overextending with the right hand, just all his momentum brought him right. Yo, how do y'all feel about the ones that was saying that the punch didn't land? Did y'all catch any of that? Those videos, it didn't land, and that Wilder took a dive. Like, did y'all catch any of that ridiculousness?
Yeah, I did, man. Like I said, I've been doing drive-bys. I haven't been looking in depth. You know, I did look at Taze in depth though, but that shit right there, man. I said, see, that's why I gotta take time away from this YouTube shit, man. Because you get shit that's clear as day in front of you, and you got dudes. No, they punched didn't land. You know, Wilder took a dive, and why he gonna take a dive at this stage in his life?
Yeah, man.
Don't you want the fight with AJ, or don't you want the fight with Jared Anderson, another big payday on August 3rd?
Jared Anderson, exactly.
Now that shit is gone.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to see him and Jared Anderson. I don't.
Nah, a lot of people don't.
I don't think Jared Anderson will stop him.
No, but you don't. But I like me and Chris was talking about earlier. He's coming off of a loss, a devastating loss at that. You don't want to see him in there with a young, strong stud either now.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's not it either. Like, he just took major punishment. He was flat on his back. Wilder got a heart, man, because he got up. I'm glad. That was the best thing, that the refs stopped it, man. Because even though he got up, he was done. He was done. He beat the count. Because you still got idiots out here like, yo, he beat the count. He could. He would have really got hurt. He got up because that's him. He's a warrior, man. But he was out on his feet, man. He was out on his feet.
Another thing that's spawned my my motivation to do the live is based on, what you were saying about the motherfuckers talking about, the shot didn't land, and And then talking about the haters, I ain't want to hear all that shit. Well, Wilder went down, he looked hurt.
Oh, he did, absolutely.
He looked hurt when he got sat down. He looked hurt, man.
Yeah, he was flat on his back.
Yeah,
he was flat on his back, man. Wilder's different. He got up, man. But he
got a chin to be that weighing 214. He got a chin, man.
And them skinny legs like that too.
Yeah,
he got up, man. He got up, but they did the right thing. That man, that big 282-pound man, probably would have permanently damaged him, man. Yep. Oh, he beat the count. He beat the count. Okay, yeah, he beat the count. But how much defense did he have in him to keep that 282-pound man up off of him? You know, how much?
One, two things could have happened. He could have been continued and took more damage and got stopped, or Zhang could have potentially punched himself out. And if Wilder had enough left in the tank, he could have rallied and see how the shit played out. But nah, he was hurt too bad in the first one, man.
Yeah, nah. That was,
I don't want to hear about who hating him. That ain't the topic. The topic is, you know, Wilder say he was retiring. That's the topic, goddammit. Don't come in here talking about people ain't giving flowers and all the other bullshit, man. I'm tired of hearing that.
That shit was weak. Oh, he ain't fuck with us then, don't fuck with us now. Adrian Bronervoort, man, shut that soft shit up, man. Shut that soft shit up.
What are you talking about? Nobody ain't talking about who fucking with him, man. There's been so many people don't fuck with Wilder when he was reigning, defending, undefeated.
For real. Shut that up, man. That's not what it's about. What it's about is his health. What's next? Is he going to stick to what he said? Ride off in the sunset if it didn't go the way he wanted it to go? What is next?
Exactly.
And what are you as a team? And what are you as a team member, quote unquote, brother, going to advise him to do?
Exactly.
You know,
what are y'all advising him to do? What's next? That's what I was trying to get, like on the flight. He told you it ain't over yet, baby. What? No, champ, hold up, man. I got love for you, man. I'm your brother. I've been on the team for over a decade with you, man. I'm not with that, man. You know, I'm looking out for you. That's all I want him to say. Like, he tried to make it seem like, okay, you just going on Twitter. Man, fuck Twitter. I wasn't on no Twitter. I saw your YouTube video.
Yeah, man.
Is it like too many yes men in his camp though? WCS and South? Is that what it?
Look, I'm not gonna say that because Joey Scott is just a strength and conditioning. So him and Joey Scott is, you know, close because he keep him around. He's strength and conditioning. Now, like I told people that was up there talking shit about Breland back in the day, I said when I was there them several times, Breland wasn't a voice. He wasn't saying nothing, you know, giving commands or giving his input when Wilder was sparring. I was there when Wilder sparred. I was there in his fight camp when he was training, you know, several times. I didn't hear Mark Breland giving corrections. I didn't hear him. So when it comes to the team, I heard JD speaking. And once he lost in February, that's when the change happened with Malik. He became head trainer. You know what I'm saying? So is Malik a yes man? I don't know. He ain't saying no. He's still on the team.
I think he, like I said, I spoke about this in one of my lives. I said I think he just likes Malik because he beat him up. He knows he can tell Malik, man, yo, shut the fuck up before I knock you the fuck out. You know, some Debo shit with him. Like, yo, I'll knock you out like I did before. I'm like, oh, you got it, champ. You know, you got it.
Nah, I just feel that they close. You know what I'm saying? They super close. Because there's a point, I forgot where I heard it, but you know, Deontay was talking about when he met Malik for the first time, they vibed and all that. They've been boys ever since. You know what I'm saying? They've been boys ever since.
I remember hearing that story too. Toby said, I was hoping Deontay was going to roll back the years and put on a great performance and set up the AJ fight. But I don't want to see him back in the ring again. He's a real warrior. Yeah, facts. Nobody does. A lot of people don't, man. I just think, speaking of AJ, thank you for that comment. So I just think they moved AJ differently. When AJ had his hiccups, look what they did. They rebuilt him. With Wilder, look, they attempted to, but then they kept him inactive. Like he fought Robert Helenius, and then they
Yeah.
kept him out the ring for over a year instead of giving him some more soft touches like that. And then they just, after being out a year, they just thrusted him in there. Like Joseph Parker is not a soft touch. Joseph Parker
is not a soft touch, man. Former world champion. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much buzzed him just like Luis Ortiz did.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And this is on the back end of his career. He's 1 out of 4. Robert Helenius don't count. So the other 3 he took damage. The trilogy, Parker, and Zhang. That's all. That's the space I was coming from. That's the direction I was coming from. I don't want to hear who's hating on him. I don't give a fuck, man. Why that's even being talked about? Who cares? Talk about his health.
That was irrelevant. That was like
that's totally irrelevant. Like
that was some emotions right there. That was like I'm telling you, it was a lot. Like see, you got to the root of it, man. It was a lot that went on, and that when he was on your panel, that had nothing to do with Wilder. It was about Julius Hidalgo.
Yeah, for real, right?
A bunch of other shit, man. And he just used Wilder as the scapegoat, man. Like, you ain't been fucking with the champ, so don't fuck with him now. Like, nah, man. It ain't about that, man. Stop it.
He can't tell me that. I ain't been fucking. That's one person he can't tell that shit to. I just got tired of hearing people talk about the bullshit. Like that don't have nothing to do with Zhang knocking him out, man. Come on.
At all. Yo, let me ask you this, WCS. Shout out to UT for this comment, man. I like this comment, right? June 15th is next week.
Yeah.
That's the big fight. Tank, Frank Martin.
Yeah.
Do they have another fight date? There's been another announcement? What's going on? I know Rick Glacier tweeted a while back about that this was it. Has any news broke? Do they have another fight schedule in July or August? I know October, that's October. We're barely scratching the surface of the summer. But October, almost fall, Earl and Sebastian. But what about July, August, September? Has there any dates been put out by Prime PBC?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm still waiting on the GPS to update. I can't really see that far out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The people, my connect at PBC saying it's issues going on over there. You know what I'm saying? They struggling. That's real talk. I don't talk about it, as much because everybody know pretty much, they struggling, but they struggling right now. So I haven't seen any other dates, and I've asked them in general. I say, hey, what's the other dates that's locked in? They're trying to, just like that was put out there. They trying to look for an investor. They trying to look for a lick. You know what I'm saying? They trying to find a lick, man.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get with 50 Cent and Jay-Z. They can get back in the sport. Get with them. They want to be in boxing.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because not for nothing. You see these videos come out that the $15 million gate. And all these things. Y'all show WCS, stop laughing. Because you gotta get these people mad. I'm trying to be serious, man. I'm trying to be serious.
15 million? I mean, is that from a credible source? Is that from a credible source?
That to me, that's crazy because it's like, business-wise, if you're making $15 million for this upcoming fight, but you don't have nothing following that, that's odd. Like,
that's odd.
That's not good business. That's not good business, man.
Not at all.
That's not
at
good
all.
business. Because I'm like, damn, they making $15 million, but they don't have nothing scheduled for July or August. How is that possible?
I don't know, man. We obviously, it's been spoken on so many times that there's no fight schedule for 2024 that's out there like the usual format. We know that. Yeah. So there's problems. Obvious problems.
Yes.
Obvious problems, dog.
Yeah. I really wanted to ask you about that. I'm glad you cleared that up because I know you know some people too. and I pretty much heard the same thing. And I know I say, and the person that I heard it from is very, very credible. You know, he's
Okay.
a hitter. He's a hitter in the game, right? And
Yeah.
I, you
Yeah.
know, me now learning certain things. That's what I brought that up to him. I'm like, bro, they're making 15 million. You know, I was like, they sold a $15 million gate alleged, and he you know, these are hitters, man. He said, Shalom, if they had a $15 million gate, don't you think there would be another fight scheduled behind that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they really did do $15 million in ticket sales to this point, don't you think the people behind them would be like, wow, that's the turnaround you got already? Well, let's get another one in a
Yeah.
couple weeks. But we didn't get that.
Because the lineup is not going to be any bigger than Tank. Tank is the big dog, right? He's the face over there now.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
So Spence them is not to October. You know what I'm saying? Spence and Pandora. So we don't have a clue of how much they're getting paid. But what's bigger than Javante over there? What's bigger than that?
Nothing right now.
I wanted to ask you too, man. Did you hear that Leonard Ellaby has left Florida, man? All this bullshit going on this soap opera. Have you heard that?
I seen that too, but I just, you know, being that we are in fight mode and fight week, I didn't really try to do no research on that because
Yeah.
What? Where did he go?
asked him in person. You know?
You dropped out, man.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris, you're still there. But yeah, I was gonna ask about that Thursday at the press conference to, you know, some.
Oh, okay.
I definitely seen that too floating around on Twitter and all of that. But like I said,
Yeah.
when certain accusations like that come up, right? This is why I say, like, I don't really respect YouTube boxing and Twitter and all this, because whenever these accusations are made on these people, Leonard Ellaby,
Yeah.
why hasn't Leonard came out and debunked this or stated anything? These are active guys on social media.
Yeah.
Actively tweeting, actively, you know, getting at people, doing all these things. But when, you know, something like this is brought up and being whispered about and talked about, no, you know, that is a false statement. None of that. None of that.
What about the same energy he had for Eddie Hearns?
Yeah. Well, maybe he might.
He said he'll knock Eddie Hearns out.
Yeah, he did. He did.
With one punch.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Why he didn't have that energy for Oscar? When Oscar bogarted this interview that time.
Yeah.
Where was that energy at for Oscar when Oscar came up all up next to him for the fight hype interview? He waited for Oscar to skip off and say that shit. Why you didn't say it when he was right there? You know?
True.
He was just right there. Don't wait for him to skip off, and then you turn up and flare up. Like, nah, he was just right there. Why did you say fuck him right there when he could have heard you? And, you know, he could have addressed it. Don't wait for him to dip off and then be like, man, fuck Oscar De La Hoya. Like, nah, man, that ain't official.
They forget, man. Oscar, man, come on now. They forget that man was the truth, man.
Well, Oscar, now they ain't forget. That's why he waited for to skip off to say that.
Yeah.
To say that slick shit. He wasn't saying that slick shit. So Oscar's hands are registered, man. He wasn't saying that slick shit when Oscar was in his presence. Fuck all the other shit they be talking about Oscar's into. Shit, Oscar could fight. Shit, fuck. I don't care about all the other shit, you know, that they talk about he was doing. He could also fight, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yo, W said, I want to commend you for, you know, taking the high road, man, in your live stream. You took the high road, man. Very professional as always, man. Because it could have got messy. You know, it could have got messy, but it didn't. You stayed on code, and you was, you know, they're not gonna say you stayed on code. But you was attempting to push a narrative. I don't know what narrative you was. You know,
I don't understand it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what narrative you was trying to push, but
I don't know what he was
especially on
talking about. Twitter.
I don't know. He was, it's funny how the real narrative pushers never get accused of that, right? The guys that actually push
Man, you ain't
narrative.
never lied. That's
You know what
the
I'm saying?
truth right there.
Yeah,
You right.
the guys that actually really do that never get accused of it. They are considered to be credible and reliable and my sources and all of this. But when you start peeling back the layers of their stuff, it's like, bro, that's a little inconsistency there. Is
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you're
I didn't see the other guy get checked on anything when he put out there the fight was fixed and all that. Question mark, explanation mark.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, man, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when others do it, man. It's a problem when others do it, man. But listen, guys, man, I have got to get ready to go to my daughter's concert. She informed me at the last minute that we have a concert tonight.
That's what the kids do, man.
Yeah, the last minute. I thought it was this morning, but evidently that was for the students, and tonight's concert is for the parents. So I am about to, tidy up and get ready to go to this concert. But I enjoyed the conversation with you guys tonight. For those of y'all, please, I know you probably already sent out the link on this because it's been 6 people, 7 people in here all night. So you guys probably sent out the link. Oh, they over there talking and joking to make. Please, like that's how you feel, right? I was being serious. I was being professional, and then we do have actual concerns, and there are real, credible journalists that talk boxing on here. WCS happens to be one, and I think 13 fights now as the media marketing agent all over ESPN, to say the least. I think I qualify myself as well. But if you guys don't, by all means, hey, what do I know, right?
Real talk. Well, I'm gonna jump up off here, man. Shout out to Shaw News. Keep on marching, soldier. The same for you, Christopher. Appreciate your support, brother. You know what I'm saying? Salute to both of y'all. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Appreciate you, WCS. Appreciate you too, Chris, man. Let the people know, man, what you got going on, and who is the hottest in the game. You are the hottest in the game, Chris. This is my co-host. Chris comes on with me all the time, so shout out to him. Executive producer. I want to give him his flowers. A lot of some of the content that I have been dropping and topics, these are some of the things that Chris sends to me behind the scenes, man. So I appreciate you, good brother.
Yeah, Sauce. I just want to keep repping the Sauce, man. Y'all need to check him out.
Yeah.
And I thank you for letting me jump on this panel, Sauce, and just have a good time with your family, bro. You taught me a lot, motivate me to be a better man. So I want to thank you for that.
Appreciate that.
Have a great day, bro.
You too. Salute, man. Shout out to Christopher White and WCS for joining the Source Talk tonight. Yes, we are going to wrap this up. It's fight week, man. I don't know how many tickets are available. The Puerto Ricans, shout out to the Boricuas. They pack it out June 8th, man. But if you don't have a ticket, please do not hit me up for tickets. All my tickets are gone already. I don't sell tickets. I'm not a ticket scalper. But if you can get a ticket, get a ticket. If not, enjoy the fight via ESPN, ESPN Plus. But it's up, man. This is the Source Experience. The news by Shaw News. But hey, what do I know? Got it. You do have options. know the vibes. Another day in the office. All-star right here. You know, another day in the office. School you. That's right. All-star. Braun. Yeah. Another day in the office. We just getting that work.
Simple.
Yeah. Road to greatness. J Prince Boxing. Top rank. ESPN. You know the vibes. Yeah.
Hey, you guys. A shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast. You guys enjoy it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.